In this day and time, the earth is grieving. The primary reasoning for this is because the human being is grieving and in the same movement, causing the grief of one another. As this has been a very extended state of being of the earthly plane, many human beings have succumbed to the effects of this immoral state of existence through centuries of the environment suffering the will, which is living inside of the human being that is consistently growing inside of the majority of human beings, who have lost their way, and in being an example, affecting those within their environment who will soon lose their way. This has been the case with the poisoning of the mind and acts against humanity in opposition to the betterment of the whole, coupled with the cultivating ideology of establishing a tradition and culture, based upon more of the immoral acts implemented by the human being, than the acts of rectitude when humanity is at risk of being compromised. One who is concerned of the earth, is able to see and to feel the urgency of the time and what is forthcoming. Where there is love, there is concern. And where there is concern, fear has a tendency to cause inside of the human being a doubt in his or her own ability to rectify the immoralities of the world, with their love for morality. We are told that having love is not enough to resolve the ills of the earth. This is clearly an untruth. The earth was created through love, and the earth is preserved with love, and it will only survive because of love. The human being has not loved the earth of the majority. We have in so many instances abused our planet and therefore have abused one another. We fail to understand the indepartment vitality of how the earth and we as human beings are in truth one living instrument. When the earth is in pain, the human experience is felt to be the same, as this is crucial to know of the divine principle of why the human being is one with the earth, and of how one is affected, the other responses in the same. With this truth, the universe and its connection to humanity is vital. There are many who have minds and spirits that are sensitive to the expansion and therefore the changes that are transpiring within the universe. Many are beginning to express it because of being made known that they are connected to that which moves the universe. There are many coming to understand that before humanity was encased within this flesh state for the dwelling, they were a part of what the flesh and its limitations have caused us to believe we are not a part of in its entirely. Despite the common weapons of racism, religious doctrine and the political arena, many of us are starting to feel the real movement inside of us that is in fact our original state of being, which holds a power for evolution that has never been made aware that we possess, even within this flesh state, to awaken what has been put to sleep inside of the human being for centuries by the religious scholar working in tandem with the government systems. This is a gift that is given to us because of the urgency of time. This reveals that there are times coming of when only some who are in this state of mind and spirit will be able to understand precisely what is transpiring upon this realm of existence, beyond the mentally crippling devices imposed upon the human family as the Western culture and its perversions. There is an immense love living inside of us, as it is within the very core of the being of every living human being who have not rejected their own humanity. As many will come to realize, they must help those who have not yet come to realize this within themselves to know of their vitality. This is the natural responsibility and function of the humanity in which we have always been one with, despite our imbued differences instituted of this Western system of rule, that has all of us who should be as one, divided upon issues that we have no control over in regards to resolve because we have not been given the power to heal them, because they were created for the sake of controlling the masses, without the masses given the intelligence nor ability to resolve these vices of divisiveness. Divisiveness has forever been the fundamental weapon of the enemy of mankind, and we all have some point in time have fallen in partnership with such a destructive adversary. Understand the importance of utilizing your own gifted intelligence from the divine, no matter if there are many who fail to understand you. Your perception of matters is all that is important for rectification, because that is what will in time make a difference in this society in which we all must live in. Despite being a minority in opposition to the wishes and aims of the majority, this form of democracy has no chance of being successful. It only takes one man or woman, or a few of the same, to make the earth a better dwelling. Not the majority. They wish to destroy it in sucking it dry of its substance and therefore value. This all does not have to end in chaos and destruction, as the religious world always implies within their box of illusions and contradictions. As long as there is love and a willingness to make matters better in the midst of a place reaching for death, the common ruling government entities will in time no longer possess the power to rule and influence, as they are this day and time. This will be for the betterment of everyone. Then the earth has a chance for a survival with its occupants intact, that will in fact be better for our coming generations. It is indeed possible. It is made possible inside of us. Written by David Anthony Brayboy.